supposed to fix them yesterday.
We're not masons.
No matter. The professor and the other mage must be hiding in the keep.
Face the truth, Witchers. They're here to rob you.
Triss, child, we have nothing of value. Some good steel, snow fox pelts.
I mean the laboratory and you know it. Someone wants your famed mutagens.
You're jumping to conclusions.
Triss may be right. We need to find out what they want.
One thing at a time. We shouldn't turn our backs on a strong mage leading a frightener.
And you can't let the bandits in the lab.
Right as usual, Triss. Geralt, you've dealt with mages. Find out what this one wants. Leo will guide you.
Just reconnaissance, or...?
No one will be sorry if some of them lose their heads. You'll manage, Wolf. Just remember Leo's with you.
I can handle this.
We'll see what's happening inside and be back.
Take these potions just in case. Drink the Thunderbolt now and keep Swallow for when you need healing. I'll be able to tell you how they work. We'll make sure no one else gets inside. Triss, stay with us in case Savola has any new ideas.
Alright. So, to get to my inventory, I press I, which previously wouldn't actually let me do, so that was a bit of a bummer. So, right, our inventory. It's pretty much empty right now. That's our money, which is orange. Quest items have their own separate thing, which is great, because keeping quest items in your main inventory is always such a pain in any kind of game, really. So, you know, armor, separate weapons, all kinds of stuff. Pretty traditional, really. Potion quick slot is pretty interesting, though. Let's put that in there. So it basically creates a collectible there, so that's pretty good. So Thunderbolt increases damage inflicted on opponents, but makes dodging and parrying impossible. We were instructed to drink that, so let's do that. So now it's telling me that there's effect icons up in that corner, so... And we do 100% more damage. But it doesn't make dodge and parry impossible, it just severely reduces your ability in those abilities, I guess. I don't know how you call that, but... Right, Leo, dude.
Ready, Geralt?
Mm-hmm. Is this your first real fight?
No, but I've never killed a man.
Stay close.
Yeah, you better. He's a rookie, so things are not looking up for him.
I've heard all of Dandelion's ballads about you. Lambert tells me I'll never be as fast as a real Witcher. But I managed to hit him during training today.
You beat Lambert?
Yeah, we were fencing on the floor pegs when that strange storm came. Lambert looked away, I did a pirouette, hit him right in the gut. He didn't fall, and then he beat me.
You'll make a good swordsman yet.
I know. Every time Lambert beats me, he says I have potential.
Yeah, that's something that would piss you off, probably. So, double click, and you can actually just... I'd say roll away, but he's not doing it. Well, he's kind of sidestepping. These guys are simple enough.
Fight with someone else.
There we go. That wasn't too bad. His stance is pretty stupid, though, to be honest. Geralt, I mean. Is there... stuff in the kitchen over there. Right, so there is the third, and I believe, or at least as far as I know, final style of attack. Which is just group attack, AoE. So, when facing a lot of enemies, use this. It isn't, you know, it is pretty weak on its own, so...
Should have run when you had the chance.
Oh, come on, attack. There we go. Let's put that weapon away. Start looting. Some orans. That's the Temerian currency. Maybe we'll leave the country. I don't know. I probably know less or as much as you do, so... Right. Money, money, money. And... lager. Great. I think, well, drinks basically help with your endurance. Which we'll get to later. Later in the tutorial. Very soon, actually.
These stairs lead to the lab.
Follow me.
Actually, I really love this tutorial. I mean, as far as tutorials go, this is really good.
The energy you annexed from the Circle of Elements is enough to stop the Witchers?
You trembled, yet you complained Savola would have them all, leaving none for you. Did the sight of a single Witcher, White Wolf himself, instill fear?
The aforementioned, considered dead I might add, is a known killer. I'll gladly challenge him.
Leo, stand back. Come on, Professor.
Time is essential. I wield the power of the Circle of Elements. They are no threat. Back to work. I want the mutagens ready for teleportation in 15 minutes. Our witches shan't trouble us.
We're cut off. The stairs are blocked.
The magic barrier looks solid. We need Triss.
They're robbing us. Geralt, clear the passage upstairs. Use a sign.
A sign?
The Ard. I can't do it since I broke my fingers training along the gauntlet. Cast the Ard at the debris.
I don't remember the signs.
Let's go to the Circle of Elements, a source of the power. You need to try and learn the Ard.
All right.
All right, so, you know, learning as we go. Literally. Conveniently, it's right here, so... Left click on the elemental stone to learn the sign. It's that easy.
Success?
We'll see in a minute.
I knew it would work.
Let's get back before Lambert kills the Frightener himself.
So, signs, art. I don't know, I find it's a bit of a weird word, to be honest, but the art sign is a telekinetic force, useful for clearing obstructed pathways, or for knocking back opponents. Right-click on a target to cast a sign. And knock down or stunned enemies are easy to kill with a single strike. Yeah, definitely. Someone who's knocked down doesn't pose much of a threat anymore, so... I actually really like that sign. It is really, really good, useful. Also, there's a whetstone there. More weapon damage. Let's use that. There we go. Weapon will do a little bit more damage now. Also, hey, I missed that. Oh, more flint. Yay. Right, so let's cast Ard. Pretty powerful. Powerful stuff.
What did you learn?
The bandits are in the lab, searching for something. The mage used the Circle of Elements to create a magic barrier.
The plague. You're all children. Why didn't you mention the circle?
Triss, child. It didn't seem important.
If the mage aligned with the circle, he can create a stable portal through which he'll travel to anywhere on the continent, taking your equipment with him.
All right, we made a mistake, but you said the mage was harmless.
I said I didn't know him. I think we should protect the lab above all.
Don't panic, Marigold. We know you'd like to see our witch's secrets.
Vesemir, if that idiot doesn't shut it, I'll...
Enough! Lambert, stop baiting Triss. Show her some respect. Triss, if we go to the lab, they'll have us surrounded. We know tactics.
Maybe we should split up.
Geralt's right. We need to protect the lab and kill the Frightener. Who goes where?
Only I can break the barrier. I'm going inside.
Vesemir?
I'll stay and handle the Frightener and Savola. What about you, Geralt? We may both need your help.
So it actually lets you choose, and that is a very common thing in The Witcher. It is one of the, I believe, very few RPGs that will actually let you actively choose stuff, and having that also affect the storyline and the people, and you know, it is a game where decisions matter. Not many games actually do that. Not too many. I mean, even Dragon Age. In a lot of cases, you would only really notice, you know, the effect of your decisions at the end of the game. It's on text, so you know, obviously there were a lot of cases where you saw direct results from your actions or decisions, but in a lot of cases there also wasn't. Not as much as you'd think, anyway. So. Yeah, I mean, this game is known to actually really do that, so... well, I don't really care for fighting the Frightener, because, you know, it is in the upper courtyard, there is a bell there, and it can't stand loud noises, so just hit the bell and attack it, and hit the bell and attack it, so that's kind of dull. So the lab is important. That's where all our secrets are, so let's see if we can protect that guy, because he was kind of an asshole. So, yeah, going with Triss.
The lab is important. I'm going with Triss.
Me too.
It's decided then. Eskel and Lambert will stay with me.
Savola just cast a spell. Something's happening.
The ground is shaking. Feel it?
They're breaking through.
Watch out!
Quickly, defend the laboratory! This could be a hard fight, Geralt. Take this potion. Witchers call it the Tawny Owl. It restores endurance. Very useful when fighting mages.
Thanks. Let's go.
So endurance is the yellow bar. It's not toxicity. It's endurance. There. So yeah, that's what you use to cast signs, which is art. Also, you can... Yeah. Thanks. Geralt's endurance, indicated by the yellow bar, drops each time you use a sign. You cannot cast signs when endurance is too low. And the Tawny Owl will boost the... You know, you can see it regen, so... That is just how fast or slow it goes. So let's just drink that. That's... Yeah, you can definitely see the increase, which is kind of nice. Also, toxicity just increases by the use of potions, so gotta be careful with that. There's our weapon that we have increased damage on. Also, note that every buff has, you know, a certain amount of hours that it lasts. This game uses, you know, its own real-time. World time. There's 10. I'm not sure if in the tutorial the time actually progresses, but well, it does normally. So there's also like if you're looking for someone, they may not be there depending on the time of day, and you know, it's elaborate. It's a very elaborate game like that, which is great.